Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing right away is Daniels. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second and a couple.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here with a rookie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trey McBride, the target on that throw. And now it's second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second and 10.
Go.
Daniels looking to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Let's go. Knocked it, Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. first play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's good.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
That's another Seahawks.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
So from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Off
the play fake, Daniels. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Ricky Manlori. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Got Go the Lions!
Walker now on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Yeah, he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Commanders nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready up! Ready! Let go!
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Here we go, set. Ready.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Nice.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60. Panther 60. Panther go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
6.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
On the set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Daniels. A short one here, caught by McBride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Cougar 19. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Get up. 70 Lions. Get up.
Daniels going to throw for it. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Ready.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
19-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ready. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Drag him 60.
2nd and 2. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. A gain
Come
of
on, come on.
26 yards.
Cowboy
First
80.
down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
12 yards.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In motion, the tight end. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's the seventh play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Stretch the Eagles.
Back to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Myers' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, here we go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Trey McBride, 65 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Seahawks 17. Commanders 14. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That's taken in by Arroyo. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, a one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Come 19! Come 19! Dragon 60! Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go, set!
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now a hit and a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow a ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go now. Warriors, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 33.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From Commanders territory now, it's first and 10.
Down at the 33.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Okay, break. Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Dragon 60.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Myers' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
This taken in right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Able to get this one to McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Let go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready?
Now 2nd and 3.
Red. Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ready? Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. And some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. Pass the 6. 18. Pioneer.
They'll drop the throw.
He completes this to Walker.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And remember, field goal does him no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready?
He's back to throw.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Seahawks 20.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Ready, right?
Back to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
They'll look to throw here. That one caught. It's Horton. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Washington,
it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.